Please see the full disclaimer on your screen before we begin.
Inside a darkened conference room, a high-stakes investment team stares at an 85-inch screen. Displayed in high resolution is a 60,000-square-foot office park that looks perfect. Every digital metric validates the acquisition. The financial model calculates a highly profitable 12% yield. A proprietary AI dashboard grades the building's health as optimal. Even the social media timelines are lighting up with buzz about this specific asset class. Yet 30 miles away at the actual property, the anchor tenant has quietly abandoned their lease. Worse, an HVAC condensation line has completely ruptured, dripping steadily into a plastic bucket hidden above the property's ceiling grid. How can a team equipped with real-time data feeds and predictive software miss a physical disaster unfolding right under their noses? The answer lies in a phenomenon called digital abstraction. This is the disconnect that happens when investment decisions take place entirely through screens, isolated from physical space. The further an investment process drifts from tangible reality, the easier it becomes for structural failures to hide behind glowing pixels. To understand how a deal goes this wrong, we have to look at the highest layer of abstraction, digital sentiment. One partner on the team is pushing to close immediately. He isn't reacting to market fundamentals. He's reacting to his social media feed, where an algorithm actively pushed a trending thread about small bay office flex to the top of his screen. This diagram illustrates an algorithmic echo chamber. A single niche opinion rapidly duplicates and loops back on itself, isolating users from the broader network and creating a false sense of widespread consensus. It becomes incredibly easy to mistake a loud online narrative for rigorous, independent market validation. Making decisions based on feed sentiment does not mitigate risk. It simply crowdsources confirmation bias at scale. Below the sentiment layer sits the analytical layer. Here, spreadsheets flawlessly execute human errors. While building the financial model, the lead analyst manually hard-coded a 0% vacancy rate into year 2 to test a hypothetical scenario. He then forgot to change it back. Compounding the error, he used an old underwriting template. It automatically pulled a local tax subsidy from a completely different geographic zone, artificially lowering projected operating expenses. This chart shows the internal logic of the spreadsheet. It takes those two erroneous inputs, highlighted in red, calculates them flawlessly, and outputs a brilliant, mathematically perfect 12% yield. The software itself didn't lie. It perfectly executed a hallucination based on broken logic. Complex financial models often trick users into trusting the math, creating an illusion of precision while obscuring the validity of the underlying assumptions. At the foundation of the deal is the data layer, consisting of historical property logs and a proprietary AI system built to monitor building health. Remember, that dashboard confidently declared the property optimal at the exact moment water was pooling over an active server room. This happens because of a strict rule in machine learning: garbage in, garbage out. For years, the property manager systematically labeled major structural flaws as minor repairs to keep his capital expenditure budgets looking clean. Lacking real-world architectural logic, the AI ingested entirely fake labels. It learned from the deception and predictably failed to recognize the current disaster. Artificial intelligence cannot generate truth from fraudulent foundations. It only processes and scales human incompetence. Eventually, the physical reality collides violently with the digital simulation. The hidden condensation line completely backs up, sending a torrent of water crashing through the ceiling tile into the empty server room. In an instant, the overflowing bucket washes away the mathematically perfect spreadsheet, the AI health report, and the trending social media hype. No amount of technological sophistication can underwrite a physical deal or protect the underlying capital. When a digital financial thesis collapses against a physical failure, the spreadsheet doesn't drown, the investors do. Getting the math right is only half the job. The rest depends on the human element. In a landscape dominated by screens, vast datasets, and synthetic voices, actual human verification stands out as the ultimate competitive advantage. The most crucial step in any modern investment process is having the discipline to step away from the monitor and physically look for the leaks yourself.